Hey Pisces, Mariah here with Spiritually Honest Tarot. So I'm going to go ahead and get into your you versus them reading. I'm going to use this side as your energy, this side as your person's energy. Go ahead and flip the sides, whichever side resonates the most with you. I am going to ask quite a few questions here. We're going to ask how you're feeling just in general, whether it's in love, in regards to this person, in life. Then we're going to ask, how do you view the connection? How do you feel about your person? What do you want, the next steps and outcome, okay? So again, just take whichever side resonates. If this reading does resonate with you, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps my small channel grow a lot. I appreciate all of the feedback you guys have been giving me. So let's get started. How is Pisces feeling in general? Okay. How is Pisces feeling in general? Oh, okay. There we go. Interesting. Okay, so for you, we have the Chariot. Let me put this right here. Chariot in reverse to the Five of Pentacles. Now, how does Pisces person feel about them? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. How does Pisces person feel about them? Spirit guides and your ancestors. How does Pisces person? Thank you. Okay, interesting. So we're going to start on your side, Pisces. I'm just going to get the general message out the way. There could be some things going on in the workplace that just aren't moving for you. You may feel financially impoverished, if that's the right word. You may feel like finances aren't going the way that you want them to go at this time. Things are kind of at a halt or at a standstill. You may feel like you may want to change careers or getting into something new that really fuels or makes you feel alive again, right? But in regards to love, I do feel like your love life, you may feel like it's at a standstill or a connection is at a standstill. You may feel left out in the cold at this time. You may feel like you might have been ghosted or just left. I'm hearing left for dead. I don't know why I'm hearing that. This person just might have up and abandoned the connection, or you just feel like you've been abandoned in connections when it comes to love. You feel like there's a lack of victory when it comes to a certain person or just in your love life in general. Now, your person, I do feel like in regards to their general, I do feel like they're being urged to really work on their finances, that they may be a bit lazy at this time. I do see that they want the Ten of Pentacles, they want full abundance, but I don't see that they're putting in the effort to really obtain that. So they really need to work a bit harder to meet their goals or get to where they want to be. Just in regards to love in general, I don't feel like this person is actively working on a connection anymore. Ten of Pentacles, this person might have been in a relationship at the time or maybe currently, and they're no longer wanting to work on that connection. Now, this connection may have been with you or this may have been with somebody else. We'll see once we get down the line. But they're no longer wanting to work on a connection, or they're not working on a connection anymore. So let's see. How are you viewing the connection, Pisces? How's my Pisces viewing the connection? How's my Pisces viewing the connection? Oh, way too many. But thank you, Spirit. How is my Pisces viewing the connection? Thank you. Three of Cups. One more. Way too many. Ace of Cups wanted to pop his head out. So there's definitely some emotions you're feeling here. We got the Three of Cups to the Two of Wands in reverse. And let's see about your person. How's your person viewing the connection? Okay. Five of Swords to the King of Swords on the bottom. So let's start with your energy, shall we, Pisces? Three of Cups, Two of Wands. I do feel like you want to reconnect with this person. So say if this Ten of Pentacles was your relationship or connection or dynamic with this person, you want things to come back together again. You don't want to feel left out in the cold. I think there's some things you may want to say to this person, since this Three of Cups has the moon here at the top, that you may have not unveiled, or during this period of feeling isolated, there's been new emotional new emotional revelations that you've had that you really want to discuss. See, the Two of Wands, it talks about planning, looking out to the future. But I also see it as making the decision, what path to take. I'm getting this message strongly. This is just being channeled, but I feel like you know what you want. There's no choice or decision that you need to make. You know what you want, and I feel like you want this connection. I feel like you want this connection either back, or you really want to work on the connection because the connection might have never been worked on. This person could have had another situation or a family elsewhere or a long-term relationship that they were working on that they no longer want to work on at this time. And if they were in another situation, that could have made you feel like you were left out in the cold, or this person might have abandoned you for this family situation over here, right? And the reason why I say that is when we look at your bottom energy, you have the Two of Cups here in the upright. So you're wanting this connection with this person. You're wanting that full love experience, that full-on soulmate deep bond with this person. Now, we're going to move on to their end. They got the Five of Swords upright and the King of Swords. But on the bottom of their deck, they have the Queen of Pentacles. See, the Queen of Pentacles, which is not necessarily your energies as a Pisces, the Queen of Pentacles is normally the wife in the tarot deck. And I say she's the wife right under the Empress and right above the Queen of Cups. So it is indicative that this person might have had another connection or a situation. But they're feeling with this King of Swords and the Five of Swords in reverse. They feel that the connection is cold, that they had to be very detached emotionally and really think about this situation, really think about this connection in a logical perspective, because they had or could have had another situation. Now, if they didn't have another situation, you know this person is absolutely single, and you know that they just weren't putting work into the connection, I do feel like they're, how can I put this for you, Pisces? I think they're looking at the situation from a logical perspective. They know that they hurt you and they left you out in the cold of Five of Swords, because you see the two people just walking away, looking sad, looking hurt. I mean, there's even a guy in the background that's crying. And they're looking back at where they left you and how they left you, how they may have not even told you that they were going to walk away. And they're really analyzing this. They're analyzing how they treated you. They're gaining clarity on how they treated you. I even think to a certain degree they may be discussing this with friends, because on this King of Swords imagery, there's two birds in the background. And they're, even though they're in a distance, they're level height with the King of Swords face. So it's kind of giving me like those chirping birds in the ear. So this person might have spoken to their friends and even got further clarity from their friends or somebody that's a reliable source that they speak to about this connection. But they're looking back at what they did. And they're feeling some regret about it, because they know you didn't deserve this, right? Now, again, the roles can be reversed. This could be you, Pisces. But they're seeing what they did, and they don't like the behavior. They don't like their actions. They don't like how they treated you. So let's see. How do you feel about them, Pisces? How does Pisces feel about their person? How does Pisces feel about their person? Okay, way too many. But the Two of Cups wanted to peek its head back out again. So there's definitely a lot of love you have here for this person. Or if you guys never been in a connection, never exchanged I love yous, there's a lot of interest, a lot of a lot of a lot of feelings you have for this person are already developed for this person. Okay. One more card for how is Pisces feeling about this person. One more card, Spirit. And if you made it this far in this video, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out my small channel grow. I appreciate it a lot. You know, this channel, you know, I'm doing my best to bring you guys content and readings, and this is something that I love to do. So if you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. All right, so it gave me 3. I only wanted to take 2, but I'm going to take the 3. 1 is a bonus. Okay, and then let's see. How does your person feel about you, Pisces? Thank you. Okay, interesting. So on your side, Pisces, we have the 3 of Swords upright, 9 of Wands upright, and the 10 of Swords in reverse. Immediate message is you do want this person to come running in, rushing in, coming back. You do want this person to come back. The issue here that you're having in regards to how you're feeling about them is that you feel hurt. However they left you, and again, we got this Knight of Wands and we have this Ten of Pentacles on their end. So I'm getting a strong sense that even if they weren't in a marriage or a full long-term relationship, their behavior was very in and out and flighty. They might have been just dating somebody else and they never told you about it, or they were dating somebody else and they just kind of dropped you like a bad habit. If they weren't dating anybody else or messing with anybody else, you felt like this person was just very inconsistent. They weren't stable. They weren't a stable fixture in your life. And I feel like you really wanted that. You really thought that this was going to be something that would have been fruitful or that really would have grown. But all it did was leave you hurt, in pain, Three of Swords. All it did was leave you out in the cold and just bleeding on your own. I don't feel like this person even apologized for what they did to you. I don't even feel like this person made things right. I don't feel like this is necessarily their energy rushing in, but I do feel like you felt that this person was always rushing in and out. And that caused a lot of pain, especially when it's sandwiched in between the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords. You felt like this person was giving to you and other people. You felt like this person was just being, of course people say Knight of Wands is the player card. I mean, that's tired at this point, but it's giving me that energy, to be honest with you. You know, they come in without a plan. They're here for a good time, not a long time. And that hurt you, Pisces, because you saw more here in this connection than what they actually gave you. Right now on their end, we have the Hangman in reverse to the Eight of Cups in reverse. They have gained enlightenment and clarity, and I see that with the King of Swords, but especially now with the Hangman. I think they're looking at the situation differently. They see how they put you out in the cold. They see how they abandoned you. Again, I keep hearing the words left for dead. They hurt you and just went off. But now they're looking at things differently and realizing they don't want to walk away. Even though they did, they want to come back. They're not finished with this connection yet. And then also too, on the bottom of their deck, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. Even more clarifying this Eight of Cups and this Hangman. They see things now. They see that your intentions were good. They see your intentions were true. They see that Pisces wasn't the one to hurt. I shouldn't have hurt Pisces. Why did I do that? What was the point of doing that? What was the point of behaving this way to Pisces? Pisces didn't deserve that. There was some type of emotional fulfillment or some fulfillment, even if it was, if you guys only, and this is for a certain sector of Pisces, even if the connection was only physical. There's something that outside of the physical between two of you that they were getting from you that they couldn't get from anyone else, or that they couldn't get from their relationships. I mean, when Pisces loves you, even if you never exchanged the love word or anything like that, but when you show up for people emotionally, when you're there for somebody, you're really there, Pisces. I mean, you're all in. And this person, it's almost like a sense of warmth, because despite on your end, with these Three of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Swords, there's a warmth coming from your side of the board. There's a warmth. It feels very warm over here. And that's what this person is missing. Even if it was just a sexual-based connection, even if you guys are only talking, dating, or if you guys were in a long-term commitment, there's a warmth that you elude, Pisces, that this person can't find anywhere else, and that's why they want to return. So let's see, what do you want? What does Pisces want from this connection? Thank you. We have the Eight of Cups to the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And then what does Pisces person want? Ten of Swords. What does Pisces person want? One more card. Interesting. So yeah, your person definitely has a change of tone here. So for you, Pisces, we have the Eight of Cups to the Eight of Pentacles. The synchronicity. Some of you guys may have been seeing synchronistic numbers, seeing signs, like feathers, certain songs, certain lyrics, certain numbers on the clock. I'm seeing synchronicities here. But for you, Pisces, you're not... Yes, I do feel like... How can I put this? I do feel like, in a sense, there's a part of you that still wants the connection, because of the emotions that you still have, I don't feel like you fully healed. And I feel like you want, how can I put this in words for you, Pisces? It's like, you hurt me, but I know if you came back into my life and did right by me, that would heal my hurt. If you can come back and justify me, give me the justice, and do right by me, it would heal my hurt, right? And that's kind of that Three of Cups energy I'm getting here. However, for what you actually want to do, you want to walk away. Because this person is not putting in the effort, and I don't feel like you want to put in the effort here anymore, because I feel like, again, this person dropped you like a bad habit. They left you for dead. Oh, you didn't want to work on the connection. Well, now I don't either. You felt emotionally abandoned with this Eight of Cups here. All of your emotions you poured out to this person, or even all of the things that you tried to do or put in effort into this connection, it was all done in vain. There was no positive outcome here, and you feel like you just can't work on the connection anymore. Despite wanting, if there was a small glimmer of chance that you can come back and do right by me, if you could come back and do right by me, then maybe. But that maybe is a fairy tale, right? We can always think of the what ifs and the maybes, but I feel like you're looking at the what is, Pisces. You're looking at what things really are and how things really are. Now, your person has the Ten of Swords to the Death card. I do feel like, and other readers may read this as an ending, but I don't. I feel like this person wants to transform this connection. I do feel like they want to revive this connection from where things were. I think they fully want to transform this. I feel like they know that they hurt you. They know they left you for dead. Again, we got the Ten of Swords here twice. That's why I keep hearing that left for dead. They know that they did that. They know they left you out in the cold. They know they just up and abandoned this connection. But they want to transform it with this Death card. They absolutely want to transform it with this Death card. They want things to go back to how they were. Now, I'm not saying go back to this Knight of Wands energy. And Pisces, as a message for you, please keep your boundaries in place if this person does come back. But this person wants to go back as in having you back in their life in any form, shape, or capacity. In any form, shape, or capacity. Even if it's just friends, because on this Death card, there's children here, which talks about innocence. So even if it's, hey, well, Pisces, I'm sorry, can we just be friends? Can we just be cordial? But in any shape or form, they just want you back in their energy. Now, Pisces, what are your next steps? What is Pisces' next steps? Thank you. Six of Wands in reverse, one more. What is Pisces' next steps? The World. Yeah, and then, Queen of Swords on the bottom. Jeez, Pisces, you are not playing. You and Aries are not playing tonight. Six of Wands in reverse, the World in reverse. Simply put, there's no victory here for you. You want to close out this chapter. Despite how painful things have been, despite how this person has done you, despite even having that small glimmer of, if you did me right or came back to make things right, I might want to entertain this. Despite all that, you just feel like there's no victory. I'm not going to win here in this situation. For you to just leave me for dead, just leave me like I wasn't anything to you. You showed me how much you valued me when you did that. You showed me how much I was worth to you when you did that. Now I want to start anew. Now I want a new cycle. Now I want something that's mutually beneficial and something that's new for me. Right? You want to find victory elsewhere because there's no victory here. Some of you are really getting into your spirituality because of the situation. I feel like it's untapped or unlocked a part of you spiritually that you're really diving into. Some of you can be getting into holistic wellness as well. I'm just getting that as a message. But you're really focusing on you and starting your brand new cycle. No more tears. This lotus flower has little raindrops or little water drops dropping off of it. I feel like that's your tears. No more. You don't want to cry about this no more. What is Pisces' next steps? Or Pisces person's next step. I'm so sorry. What is Pisces person's next steps? What is Pisces person's next steps? I feel like Pisces, this person just disregarded you without a care. And that's really not fair. That's really not fair. You didn't deserve that, Pisces, at all. And switch the roles, or if it's reverse Pisces, this could be you, and this could be your person. But whoever I'm speaking to and whoever this is resonating for, it was just, how can somebody be so cold? It's like the lack of human decency. I bet you would treat a stranger better than you treated me. It's that kind of energy, Pisces. So on your person's end, they have the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Hierophant. Despite wanting to transform this person, they're not taking any action to do so. They're not wanting to commit, right? They're not wanting to commit. And if they were seeing somebody else or dealing with somebody else, despite them maybe not working on this connection at this time, I don't see them giving it up to commit to you. Or I don't see them, even if they're not working on it, I just don't see them committing to you at this time. I still feel them. And mind you, they have the King and Queen of Swords in their energy. So they're very cold and detached. Very cold and detached. Normally when you see the same suit in a reading, you take it as, a counterpart or things like that. But Pisces, your energy is so warm over here. I don't feel like this is necessarily a counterpart in a soulmate connection. It feels very karmic. But I feel like both of these, King and Queen, are both of his energies, or her energies, that they just want to be detached and cut off. Despite seeing things in a new light, gaining new clarity, I'm not seeing them take any steps to do anything about it. Now let's see, what is the potential outcome here? What is the outcome? What is Pisces' outcome? What is Pisces' outcome? What is Pisces' outcome? Oops. Okay, we got the Fool, which is beautiful. What is Pisces' outcome? One more card. And again, if you made it this far in the video, please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Wow. You both got the Hierophant in reverse. What is Pisces' person's next outcome? That's what your person gets. Let's start with your energy first. Fool and the Hierophant in reverse. Simply put, you're betting on yourself. You're taking a risk elsewhere. You're not going to try to commit or force a commitment or force a situation to work that's just not flowing for you organically. The situation is not flowing for you organically, and I feel like you were the only one to really have any hope in this situation at some point. But yet, you didn't have any victory, Pisces. And you're realizing that, and you're recognizing that, and you're understanding that, and you're standing firm, and you know what? You're going to take a risk elsewhere that treats you and gives to you in the way you deserve. You're taking a risk to be free of the situation. You want to free yourself from the situation because you realize this is somebody that you just can't commit to, even if you wanted to. This is just somebody who's not giving to you or will give to you in the way that you need or you desire or the way you deserve. This is a very cold energy, Pisces, and you are warm. And this person cannot provide to you emotionally, energetically, in the way that you want. Maybe physically we have a Knight of Wands here, but that's about it. Now your person is the Nine of Pentacles to the Five of Cups. That's what they get. Regret, sadness, depression, isolation, feeling lonely, still feeling codependent to your energy. It's like, I want to know that Pisces is around, but I really don't want them. They want to be how can I put this? They want to be reliant on the fact that they have you, Pisces. They want to be reliant on the fact that they have you, and they know that they don't. Five of Cups. They know that it's too late. They know that they messed up. I see in the cards that, they're having some type of enlightenment on how they treated you, but they don't want to do nothing about it. Well, if you don't want to do nothing about it, you're not going to keep me around in the balance just to deal with me when you want to and then disregard me when you don't. And now they're regretting, again, their actions because they didn't give to you. They didn't give to you. Again, there are Ten of Pentacles up top. There could have been another situation that they might have not been satisfied in or really working on, but they just didn't let it go. So they can't give to you. You know what I mean? There's other outside factors for this person that's been holding them up in regards to really providing to you in the way you need. And now, because you can get your needs met, you are moving on, and they're stuck and they're looking sad. Okay? So Pisces, that has been your reading. I hope you enjoyed. I do apologize for the harsh message a bit, but if you did resonate with this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.